You can hear him. You already seen him. We got my cousin Marvin in the building, man, a.k.a. Yellow Boy. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, what's cracking with
we
it?
out here, man. So when we were younger, it's like your parents will tell you, like, yo, don't do this. Mm-hmm. It's one thing to tell your kid, don't do this. Mm-hmm. But then it's another thing when you tell them, don't do this, and then it don't look basic, though.
Ooh, it's got some flavor. Shout out for the flavor.
Shout out to everybody that's been rocking with us, man. I don't know what episode this is going to be, but I just been recording a whole bunch of episodes, and this is what we're doing. But this is the Upper Hand Podcast, man. We are back, a podcast where we have conversations with people that I know, intellectual conversations that might help you get through what you're going through with people who have had the experience that you might need. So, yeah, we are in this thing right now. Shout out to my wife pulling up right now. She got some drinks for us, man. What's this? That matcha? Oh, yeah, we got that strawberry shortbread matcha. What he got over there? Strawberry lemonade,
I'm
man.
just a basic.
That shit look it don't look basic, though.
Ooh, it's got some flavor. Shout out for the flavor. Them real humans. Oh, she did that.
It took me to, it feel like I'm Christmas time. Sheesh. Yeah, that's hidden. But anyway, yeah, man, you can hear him. You already seen him. We got my cousin Marvin in the building, man, a.k.a. Yellow Boy. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, what's cracking with it?
We out here, man. So, yeah, dog, what's been going on this week, man? It's been like a week since I seen you. So what you got going?
Man, just another day in the life. Shit, just trying to wake up and be better, you know? I mean, I know that sounds cliche, but no, man, I just be grinding, trying to figure out the next best move to invest my time in. So you got to do what you got to do,
right.
Man. You know, other than that, what about you?
You know, I've been grinding, man, doing the same thing. I can't complain, man. Yeah. No, you can't complain. That's what I've been learning, man. You just can't complain, bro.
A lot of people don't listen when you complain anyway, so
that's it.
Don't even.
You sound like a baby, man. Stop complaining.
Yeah,
you can vent. You know what I'm saying? Because that's another thing. We do gotta vent. You know,
I think
you gotta get it off.
A lot of we don't have a healthy room to vent, and now that it's becoming more, consistent.
Yeah.
More conscious for black men to vent.
Right.
It's becoming like this weird, like feminine.
Yeah. Like too far.
Like, damn, I don't relax. I just feel like I'm supposed to be able to talk to you about some shit and not feel judged.
Yeah.
But it's crazy. But I mean,
Yeah, don't take it too far, bro. Like, it's cool. Like, this whole, like you said, this whole push toward mental health and all that. Like, it's cool. It's great. It's a great thing. But like you said, bro, don't feminize us, man, because we're not.
They are attacking people for but for years it's like we ain't had nobody else to talk to, and then it's not until we in crazy predicaments that you like, well, why you ain't talk to somebody? It's like, motherfucker, I tried. Nobody want to listen. Like, and that'd be crazy because I feel like not enough of us kind of hear when our friends are trying to vent on a more major level.
Yeah,
I feel like they just feel like it's another, you be bullshitting, but I feel like we should definitely start taking time to listen to what our friends and family got to say, especially as we get older, because society different. And I hate to be on some like the youth, because I don't even feel like that old, but it's like the newer generation growing up, I feel like they ain't got no mentorship, no leadership. They kind of like been thrown to the wolves. Yeah. And
that's why we here.
Yeah.
That's why we here. Literally.
Really?
We're in our 30s. Like, that's exchange of power, bro. Like, my pops, he's older, bro. Like, he ain't got time. He's done his thing. He did it for me, our generation. Your pops, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure he passed on things to you.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's time for us to step up, man.
You know what's funny? And I don't even be trying to put too much of my personal life out there. But I was just having a conversation with a girl yesterday about how men's fathers being in their lives,
right?
It can mold a lot of what the simplest stuff that's overlooked. It can like become first nature. Like I said, not to put too much, but I remember an altercation that my dad and stepmom went through, to where she put hands on my dad, and I heard it. And I'm talking about on some like from the other side of the house smack.
Right.
And it could have escalated into something way, way worse. Mm-hmm. But my dad chose to not react emotionally and physically. He just called the cops. He said, you know what? I ain't going to beat your ass. I'm going to just call the police on you.
Right.
And I was telling her that hearing that as a little boy, shaped me into walking away from situations opposed to just taking them head on emotionally. Because I feel like at that part of my life, at that age, I probably was like, 10, maybe 11, maybe even younger.
Right.
But that could have been something where if my dad could have reacted and hit her, that could have been a trait that I picked up.
Right.
Like, that's cool to do.
Yeah.
But
no, for sure, bro. He showed by action. Because that's the thing, right? When we were younger, it's like your parents will tell you, like, yo, don't do this. It's one thing to tell your kid, don't do this. But then it's another thing when you tell them, don't do this, and then you do it.
Yeah.
It's like you gotta actually do it. You gotta walk it, bro. And that's how I'm learning, like, as a young parent, you know what I'm saying? A 3, man. Like, my son is 13, my daughter's 12, and my youngest is 7. Now they're at an age where like my son is like watching me, dog.
Yeah.
Like, Mateo is like everything I do. He's asking questions. He's, you know what I mean? And when I was young, I didn't ask questions, because if I asked my dad questions, like, he wasn't answering them. Like, he might be like, why are you asking me that? Like, don't ask that. The fact that my son is asking me questions, like, lets me know that I'm doing something, because he's not scared to ask me a question. You feel me?
Not only that, it's like, I think, especially women, don't realize the power of having a male role model. Especially as a little boy, like, we mimic our fathers because we want, like, they are superheroes.
Yep.
And I don't think people on podcasts enough really give, like, credit to fathers and, like, male role models, because a lot of that has to do with the ultimate development of everybody, little boys, little girls, like, just in general. Like, it's just so much that you'll pick up, because if you were brought up, at least, I can't speak for everybody, but I was brought up in a way that, like, women don't walk on the outside of the, street,
real gentleman
walk on the, gentleman stuff. But, like, that's a lost art and stuff like that. It's just certain things like that I feel like went a long way, even to the laws of attraction, that people forget. Like, that was just something that my dad instilled in me, and because of that, it just opened doors unknowingly. Like, even with women, like, oh, okay, you care a little bit more. Like, oh, you ain't emotionally violent, and like, things like that. And that's because, like, I was raised in an environment that wasn't like the most peaceful. Yeah. But when chaos ensued, it wasn't battled with violence. Right. And things like that. So I've always wanted to figure out a solution, not be on some like, oh, okay, well, everybody rowdy, fucking, I'm rowdy too. Yeah. Like, because that don't help nobody. Nah, I don't do that. Especially us. Like, we always targeted as the animals. Yeah. So. And it's crazy because, everybody's got their own perception. Like, even a girl was like, well, did your dad do? And I was like, it don't matter what my dad do. I don't think anybody's ever in a situation where hands need to be put on anybody. Nah. Law is law. Like, as a man, I'm stronger than a woman. So I don't want to even have to show you how strong I am. Right. Knowing that I'm already that. So it's just like, if you in those situations, just walk away. But,
that's why I respect my wife so much, because she knows, like, she's a woman and she knows I'm a man. Like, there's no like blurred lines, like that agenda's getting pushed heavy too. Like, I love women, you know what I'm saying? I was raised by some strong women that are probably stronger than men, to be honest. Like, on my mom's side, it's all matriarchs, like, it's all strong black women over there. So, I mean, I ain't got nothing wrong to say, about any women, but there is things that you just can't do, man. Yeah. And it is what it is. Yeah. But this cat, I just wanted to talk about this story because yesterday, I just remembered right now, bro. I had picked up a last minute gig last night. I randomly got hit up for a little 2-hour gig at a lowrider event. And I started to say no, but I was like, whatever, I'll do it. So I ended up going. And I ran into this dude. I don't know if you seen my rant on Instagram. I went on a crazy rant last night. I was tripping, bro.
I mean, I don't think you was tripping. I just felt like you was using your platform.
I wanted to hit him. Cause I wanted to hit this cat.
You wanted to hit him.
Like, bro, I'm not gonna drop his name, but I gotta say it because it was crazy, bro. He was acting like a little punk, you know what I'm saying? And it just showed me how much I've grown. Like, I really was sitting there, and my wife was there too. Like, and she literally was like, she calmed me down, like, cause she seen it. She was looking like, oh, he about to trip. Because she know the old me, too. Like, we've been together dang near 10 years. So she seen everything. You feel me? Like, so she know, like, And I didn't, bro. I held my tongue, man. I held my tongue and my fist, bro.
You won that battle, though. Like, people forget, like, you ain't got to show how masculine you are by physically responding. Like,
nah.
You just showed you was the bigger person.
Mm-hmm.
And from what I've seen from you and your successes, I've only seen that in this world that we live in, there's going to be more people who are envious than grateful for what you do. Yeah. So you got to also take that on the chin and just know that not everybody wake up and handle their business like you do. So because of that, they going to be upset at you. And they ain't going to acknowledge you as the person that you are. And, like, I feel the same way. Like, acknowledgement is more important to me than almost anything, because it's just like I'm here as a person.
Right.
Like, at least if I say hi back. Even if you say, you know, I don't like you, Buster. Like, get your ass. Like, that's cool with me. So,
that's it.
But
I don't got
at least acknowledge me
as a man
from saying, like, opposed to us being in this weird space together.
So let me just, if y'all don't know,
I'll fire on you first.
For real. Let me just explain it real quick. So, long story short, bro, I was DJing in the booth. The booth is super small, real small, and I was DJing, literally, like, not looking. I was like in the mix, like literally, I'm working. You know what I'm saying? And this dude, which I didn't see, I hear somebody say, "Let me get by you," like in a whack way. I didn't even get a chance to move. I looked and I was like, "What the?" And his hand was already over, like, in my personal space, which was strike one. I'm like, all right, that's weird. So then I backed up. I'm like, all right, he just need to grab something, whatever. So then I back up. And then as I realized he's done doing what he's doing, he's making all these noises, first of all, too.
But I'm sorry,
like,
I don't mean to cut you off. So you was DJing and he reached
working.
over you?
Yes, I'm
like
working.
Yeah,
you feel me? Like, working. Like, that's the part that messed me up. Music loud, working. Not. Yeah, so I was weird. I stepped to the side, whatever. I let him, it is what it is. So then I'm like, I went to go introduce myself to be a gentleman, to be nice, like what men do. You're in my space. That was weird. And I'm testing him though too. It's like I'm testing his energy. You know how it is. Like, I'm like, let me see what he on.
What's really hood?
Like, maybe he was just tripping. You feel me? So then I gave him the benefit of the doubt. I went to shake his hand. Dude act like he didn't see me. He's looking down. He's just rolling up wires or something. And I'm like, all right, that was weird. Then I step back again. And I'm like, let me just get out of his way. Let him finish what he's doing. He walks down the stairs to get out of the booth. And then right before he walks down, I'm like, hey, man, like, how you doing? Like, I'm like looking at him, like trying to, like, what's up, bro? Shake my hand, please. Like, let me know I'm not tripping.
Yeah.
No, he let me know I'm not tripping, that he's tripping. Yeah. Right? So then I yell out, I turn the music down, and I'm like, yo, what's up? You don't shake people's hands? Like, what's happening? Like, like, what's up, bro? That's weird. And he didn't say nothing, act like he didn't hear me again. But my wife was sitting down there. And when I was done DJing, she heard him say, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, under his breath. But he didn't say it loud enough to where I could hear it.
And he was obviously unaware that your wife was
He didn't know.
Oh, shit.
He didn't know. Yeah, you feel me? Like, and little do he know, she'd take off on him, too. Oh, yeah. I done seen my wife take off on, you know what I'm saying? Like, on men. Like, she wild. You know what I'm saying?
Handle you like she this is that bitch.
That's a fact. That's a fact. So, that's what happened, bro. But this is the plot twist. So, as I'm done DJing, I turn my music off, I step down, and I just can't let it go. I'm like in my head about it because I felt like I got punked. Yeah. Because I just wanted to take his hand and be like, you gonna shake my hand today, nigga. Yeah. I don't care what you know what I'm saying? But I didn't. So I start doing my research. I'm like, bro, I think I know this guy from somewhere, right? So then I look, and I remember they were saying the name. They said the name. I'm not gonna say his name. And I searched his Instagram, and what's crazy is he follows me. So like on his page it says follow back when I'm looking at his page. So that means he follows me, but I don't follow him. And then I start looking at his pictures, like, and I go to another page that he has connected in his bio or whatever, and I see the pictures of him, and I'm like, bro, it hit me. I did a DJ battle with this fool back in 2013, right? Crazy, bro. Like,
juice all over again,
bro. Like, literally a DJ battle, and it wasn't even on no. It was just like whoever could rock the party the best wins. And I battled like 8 DJs. It was every week for like 8 weeks. We battled, and he was one of them. And he lost. I ended up winning. I bought my dad a car with that money, which is crazy. Like, that's a whole nother story, man. Like, a super proud moment. I was like 22, fresh out of a relationship that didn't work out, brand new baby. And I won off DJing, you know what I'm saying? So it was crazy. But I put 2 and 2 together, and this fool knows me. So it was like crazy. So now I'm like, oh, you're hating because There's two reasons why he was tripping. One is he thinks I'm gonna take his position at that club because he was like he's the main sound DJ guy. Like when nobody else is DJing, he's the guy that they call first. That's option one. Like he's insecure about his DJ skills and he thinks I'm gonna take his job. Little does he know I don't want to be there every night. I don't DJ like that no more, which is why I took to social media to do what we doing, right? Which is why this is all happening in the first place. So,
but just remember, he could have had your job, Buster.
Yeah, easily, because the owner, bro, the owner was like rocking with me. You feel me? So that's one. Option one. Option two is he remembered me, or he doesn't remember me, but when he seen me, he remembered me. And he just hating, and he's seen what has gone on Instagram and YouTube, all this success, this whatever you want to call it, all these followers and stuff, because it's just social media, guys. Don't take it that serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just social media, man. Like, I'm leaning towards option two. I think he remembered me and was like, I hate this guy. He sucks.
I mean, some people just wake up with hate in their heart, and you gotta just realize that you ain't gonna never have everybody on your side. But that also means that if you ain't got nobody hating on you, you ain't doing a good enough job.
Right.
You feel me? So some people see the people that they're, and that's why I feel like, and I think we both agree, energy is a big thing.
Huge.
Like, you know, I know some people are very religious, some people are very spiritual. I feel like I'm very energy based, right? So it's like, it's really about how you are around me. Right. Like, if I look over in the corner and you got a salty mug look on your face for absolutely no reason, and everybody else cracking and the party jumping, it's like you got some malice in your heart, and something, you know, maybe you should go and kick it with somebody else. But once again, nobody's entitled to tell you their feelings. Right. But then some people will be in their misery around you. It's like, if you don't like me, why would you come around me and you know that I'm your trigger? Yeah. But people are like, we got this sick, twisted, at least some people, not all of us, because when you really want to be around peace, you'll be quick to leave a situation and be like, no, you got a G. Like, I've taken a lot of what people may consider L's because it was like, bro, you so emotionally invested in right now, you don't understand the consequences which can become behind all this foolishness. Right. You know, it's like, I don't want to go to jail, I don't want a body, I don't want none of that. It don't mean I ain't willing to do that if I don't, you know, if it's got to go to that. But it's like, who wants to worry about that? Like,
I hate that part, man.
And it's nothing, you know, between two men for it to escalate that quick.
He could have just said, I don't like you. And I literally would have respected him more. I would have just been like, all right, cool. Like, that's cool because you was straight up. But you acted like a weirdo. Like this, I've always said this, right? And it's so weird because people always look at me weird when I say it. I'm like, I would rather a dude rob me point blank with a gun in my face, like, I'm taking your car, than to wait till I go to sleep and sneak around and watch what I'm doing and then steal it while I'm asleep. Like, I respect the robber, bro. I respect a robber more than I respect a thief, bro. Straight up. And that's how I felt with him. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, they were gonna both die, whoever robbed me.
For sure.
But no, I definitely understand that because at least you went all the way with it. Like, you wasn't scary about it.
I know who you is.
If you was gonna sneak and be scary, like, you at some point was like, damn, if I get caught, it's consequences behind my actions. Right. So I don't want to be known, but shit, if you come straight forward, I'm like, hey. Just like Batman, like they did Batman parents, and he was like, "Hey, give me the jewels and everything." Like, and you seen exactly who it was. Like, he knew the consequences, but it was like, "Hey."
And if you get away, you know what I'm saying? Then but
they got him.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? If you get away, but that's just how I feel about it, man. Earlier, bro, I was taking a shower and I was thinking. And when I shower, bro, that's where all my ideas come. Right? I don't know if that's some people on the toilet, some people driving.
I've had many of those thoughts come everywhere, so I get it.
For sure. So I was in the shower. The shower for me is one of them spots. It's shower and driving. When I'm driving, oh, man, it's like, I can't. I wish I could just be like, Siri, write all this down. It'd be going crazy. But anyway, I was in the shower, and I remember my mom, she always be telling me, she's like, yo, figure out something to sell online, right? And she would be on me because, like, I don't know if she just seen, like, okay, the online space is, like, where the new market is, like, as far as like a gold rush. I think my mom seen it 5 years ago, she just started telling me like, yo, figure out something. And I'm like, I can't sell nothing I don't believe in, first of all.
Yeah.
So I started thinking, and I was like, dang, it's crazy because I figured it out. Well, God gave it to me. I'm selling myself online. That's all I'm doing right now, right? That's what we're doing. We're building personal brands, and we're selling ourselves. And if you sell yourself, you can sell anything you do.
Exactly. That's funny you say that because the car business taught me that. Like literally in a nutshell, like nobody's gonna buy anything from you if they don't like you. Like
right.
It's just that's point blank period. You know, so and even when it comes to meeting, you know, a friend when you first went to school, you know what I'm saying? Y'all had to be sitting next to each other and something happened where y'all start talking and he was like, oh, he pretty cool. I'll make him my friend.
Said
and then
something,
you got the person that bump into you and then they might have just been going through something and it's like, you know, like, I don't like him. His energy weird and it's never the same. So, no, life is sales for sure. Like, all of that comes down to really what you put your energy and heart into. Like I used to be in car sales, and I did it for a long time, but I couldn't stand it. Like, I was just good at it, but my heart wasn't in it. So, eventually, when I got out of it, I was okay just being done with it.
So I've been there too, where you just like, you're done with something. That probably was one of the hardest things, right, to do, right? Because it's like you build yourself up. And when you're young, you think what you do is who you are. Mm-hmm. And I had to come to that realization, like, what you do isn't who you are. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You are who you are, but you do things. Like, literally. So, like, when you let that go, like, it's kind of, that had to be, like, a hard transition, you know? Like,
I mean, it was definitely something where, because of so much time invested, I was unsure about my next venture. But I had to just find that confidence in myself to be like, after like sitting and really analyzing the whole situation, it was like, that's when I came up, well, shit, I had been selling for so long. I'm the person that sells everything. So even when I go to do my next interview, I have to sell myself for them to pick me as the candidate. Or, you know, when I go and get a loan or something and they ask you these questions, you know, you got to give them a reason behind why we give you a loan. Like, all those things come into play. But at the end of the day, it's just a sales game. Like, what have you done in your track record to be able to have these things given to you?
Right.
So
that's good. Nah, yeah, that whole transition, like for me, I was obviously I'm a DJ, but I'm not just a DJ. Mm-hmm. So, but growing up, like that's all I was known for, bro. Yeah. DJ Chemo, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what, since I was 17 years old, I was a DJ, and everywhere I went, I like embodied it. You know what I'm saying? I was the life of the party. I did the drugs. I did all the stuff that a DJ, quote unquote, in Las Vegas would do, right? And it came to the point where I met my wife, and I was like, I can't do this no more. You know, like I want to sit down. I want to sit down, and I want to stretch my legs, and I want to have coffee at 7 a.m. because I went to sleep at 10 p.m. last night. You know, like, not that I'm still up at 7 a.m., you know? So I remember like having that decision, man, where it's like, oh, I gotta stop DJing for a minute. And I stopped cold turkey, you know, for a long time. I stopped DJing. But with DJing and music, it's in me. Like, I can't let it fully go. But I knew the lifestyle I could let go. You know what I mean? And there's a crazy lifestyle with DJing. You know, you're known to be the party, so every time you go out or they see you, it's time to drink. Yeah. You know, and it's just funny. As soon as I let it go, God blessed me with a whole nother venture in the same skill set that I you know, like I'm literally DJing, but I was doing it in my room. Yeah. And like it just blows my mind sometimes. I really don't understand like how people could just hate on that, because it's like it's so much love that I just want to give back to people and show. It's almost like I want people to see like, yo, you can do this too.
Do you feel just like be DJing is your gift?
Yeah, DJing is definitely music is my gift. I wouldn't say just DJing.
And I say that only because I feel like whether it be DJing, music, whatever title, you found your niche and lane. And you had to do something with music. Yeah. So, and you said since 17. Yeah, 17. So you've known about your gift for a long time. Yeah. A lot of people still don't know what their gift is. Right. So it just, it tends to like rub people the wrong way when you mature or grow faster, and you know exactly what you can do. Like, people hate to see people happy. So now it's like they see that even though you were in that lifestyle and you changed a couple things, it came back and it blessed you in a different way.
Yeah, that's weird.
But it's just like you were always true to it.
Yeah.
Something always tugged at your heart about it.
Yeah.
And I feel like we all, especially, black people, we go through trying to find what we're the best at, but we never find what we're the greatest at ourselves.
Right.
Like, and I feel like that's where, like, as far as finding our gifts, we all know our gift.
Right.
I feel like right now, 99% of us know, like, what we're, like, amazing at.
Yeah.
It just might not be lucrative.
And that's what I was going to say, right? Because you said, like, they don't know what their gift is. I actually disagree. I feel like everybody, I think what it is you're scared to pursue it. Either you're scared to pursue it because of what people think,
100%,
or you're just scared to fail.
100%.
And if you look at my track record, bro, that's what if my kids take anything from me when I die, if they gonna know, take your shot. Yeah, that's 100%. All I ever want them to know is, like, I'm gonna shoot my shot. I done did everything under the goddamn sun, bro. Like, literally everything. So it's like, and I'm not afraid to fail. That's the thing. You can't be afraid. And I feel like people are they just be afraid to fail, or they're scared to be judged. And once you let that go, God's gonna bless you with them opportunities, and you're just gonna see things just take off, bro. Literally.
I think we definitely have been programmed to operate in fear more than risk. So it's like,
that's good. That's a bar, bro.
I still feel like not like all of us really know what our gift is, but it's the fear that makes us never reach for it. Like, a lot of us are funny, a lot of us are musical.
Yep.
Like my homeboy Glenn, my barber, he's actually amazing at a lot of things, and he's good at
your cut. Yeah, the cut is clean. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Yeah, and you said he's funny.
Shout out to Glenn.
Right, shout out to Glenn, bro.
But it's just like, so I can see other people's, talents. I just feel like we don't have enough people who are genuinely behind us to push us out of that fear. That's good, because we always judging ourselves. We're, like I said last time, we're our biggest critics. Yeah. So it's like, when I'm by myself, I'm going off. I know how funny I am. Like, I should be up there with some of the greatest. However, it's just been the circle of people that I've been around.
That part.
The things in life that have gone on at this moment. It's just like, I haven't had that opportunity yet. That part. But I also am not closed-minded to it never happening. Yeah. I just like, it's going to happen when it happens, that timing is, when God allows it to. So it's just, you can never lose. Like, we get to a point to where we just stop forgetting or stop remembering to be optimistic, Yeah. And I feel like that drives us into this dark, depressive, I don't want to try nothing, I'm stagnant, everything's fine. Like, we flatline, in a stagnicity. And that's why it's just like,
it's good. That's why it's good to have good counsel around you, man. You got to have, and it took me a long time to realize that, because once again, I was a DJ. Everybody knew me, but I didn't know everybody. And that's the crazy part, right? Like, right, but I'm saying, like, from the outside, it looked like everybody knows me, but I don't know everybody, if that makes sense. Like, I don't really know y'all. Yeah. Right? And I realized that. I know of you, and we're acquaintances, and you're here because you want to pop a bottle real quick, and I might have got you a booth last night, and the girl that was chilling with me, she likes you. And so you going to, you know what I'm saying? That's all it was about, right? And I had to realize, once I let DJing go, this is the part about it. I let DJing go, and when I let DJing go, what happened? I was to myself. It was me, my wife, my kids, and God. That's it. That's all I had, right? And I locked in. I locked in for 2 years, bro. I like feel like I found myself. Like, I really faced all them fears and all them childhood traumas. Yeah. I had no choice but to face them. You know what I'm saying? Like, head on. So, like for example, I got a nephew, man. Not the one that's living with me right now, but I got another nephew, and I'm like, bro, you're the most talented individual that I know. Funny, can dance, can rap, everything, bro. Like, the full package. You got star quality too. Like, once you walk in the room, your eyes are on you. It's a natural star quality that some people just don't have. But the ones who do, sometimes you can be easily, the people around you see it and they try to keep you down. So
we don't put batteries in each other's backs as much as we should. We take it out.
Yeah.
And like, we just like, and it's so crazy. It's so ass backwards. Like on social media, we talk about the struggles and stuff like that. But in real life, we never really are backing each other.
Right.
Like, bro, I don't give a damn about how bad you feel that you're doing.
Right.
I'm still going to try and support you so that you know you ain't in it alone, because we all feel alone sometimes, especially in our heads. Like, you know, it's the worst place to be sometimes. But I feel like more than ever, it should be a trend type to put a battery in your friend's back, your family, whoever you support, and let them know, like, go for it. Like, even if you fail, at least you knew that you can try again, or it's not for you. And those are the two simplest options. Just with jobs, like, you can apply and they can call you, or they ain't gonna never call you again. So it's just like, move on to the next opportunity.
Like, once you hit your ass on that ground, you hit rock bottom, you realize you know where rock bottom is. That's what I be telling. You know where rock bottom is. So, oh, was it that bad? You know what I'm saying? Like, once you sitting down there and you literally on rock bottom, you're like, the next time it's not going to be as bad. And then the next time it's going to be, you know what I mean? Because you learn as you hit that. But let me finish this thing about my nephew, right? It's like, it's funny you say that, because he has certain people put that battery in his back, right? But the people he's caring about are not putting that battery in his back. And every time I talk to him, I'm like, why are you always worried? Why are you always beefing with somebody? Like, why are you always worried, oh, they didn't do this, or they didn't... It's like, bro, like, let them go. If they say they your friends and they're not doing what you are, they're not reciprocating what you give to them, you got to, bro, I tell them all the time, like, bro, just sit down, please. You have no kids. You have no girlfriend. Sit down for like a year. Just lock in. I promise you, on the other side of that year, you're gonna realize things that you didn't know, because you are... That's the thing. We run away from our thoughts. Some people like to use drugs. Some people like to use friends. Some people game. Some people work out. Some people eat food. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, we do that. We all have our things. And it's like, we do that, so we just can't. It's like we let go of our thoughts. It's like, for this 10 minutes that I'm, doing whatever it is that you do, you don't have to think about it. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. It's like, once you sit down, like my mom used to say, sit your ass down, boy. Like, sit down. And I'm like, that's crazy, because it's a fact. Sit down real quick and think it through with your thoughts and nobody else's input, just you and God, and watch what happens. You know what I'm saying? And they just don't listen, though. And that's another thing. That's one of the topics today, is like, when we was young, I felt like we knew everything.
Yeah, smelling your own piss. I think, but everybody go through it, and it's. It's common. It's part of the maturity factor, but it's also a lot more people nowadays have less people around them to give them advice and the criticism about what they're doing being wrong or right. And a lot more of it be wrong than right. And it's. Like, it can become one of those situations where it just, the circle that you have, they not, telling you the advice that you need to hear, or the things to better you or advance your life. Some people are okay. Misery love company.
It's a fact.
So when people can't find a way to do better, they're okay being around people who are doing it the same as them. So you got to be, like, you always got to be around somebody who wants, or it's at least is speaking, like, better about where they're currently at. Like, I don't want to be sitting in the same position right now that I'm in, 2 weeks ago. Or, it just, if I'm not progressing, it makes no sense.
Yeah, you should constantly be on the up and up.
But if you ain't talking to nobody about, talking about progressing, that's a problem too. Like, if it's the same conversation over and over and and over again, then you got to look at yourself and say, well, am I looking to do better, or am I just cool being around the same old stuff? And a lot of us are okay. Like, we're programmed to do that. And we got to get out of that program.
I know some people that they keep people around that's not doing as good as them. just to like feel good about themselves. And there's like people that come to mind, and I'm like, when you said that, I was like, that's wild, because like a few people came to my head, and I was like, oh yeah, they definitely keep people around, and just to like, I don't know if it's just to feel better about themselves,
ego trip.
Yeah, it's like an ego trip, right? Hey, no Diddy.
Like, it's just like, oh no, I'm doing a little bit.
That's what Diddy was on, I think, right?
Whatever. He was on a lot more.
Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, like, that making the band, bro. That making the band, bro, was ego tripping.
Oh yeah.
That whole show, we should have seen it coming. Bro made the dude walk to get him a piece of cheesecake.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
That's crazy.
That's far.
That is insane. Like, yeah, that's crazy. I just thought of a few people, man. I was just like, that is sad, bro. Like, it's really sad, man.
Some people want to be bosses, and some people want to breed leaders. You know,
right.
And I want everybody to be on the same level as me. You know, if not better. Yeah. I ain't never been in a situation where I had to have somebody doing worse than me to feel better about myself. Yeah. That alone is weird in itself.
Yeah, you got some issues to work through. If
like, when you by yourself, what are you thinking about,
you
know, to make you better? Or are you even trying to do that? Like, because that's weird.
Yeah, I'm at a point now. Yeah, I'm at a point now in my life where it's like, you know, we're in our 30s too, right? So I always keep saying that, but it's true. I'm in my 30s, you know what I'm saying? But so I'm realizing a lot, and it's like, it's weird to make new friends, you know, like Drake, no new friends and all that stuff. Yeah. It is weird to make new friends, right? But it's like, you are, like, I'm at a point where it's like, do we stay cool with the friends that you know ain't finna do nothing with their life, and you just offer just like, oh, they're my friends though, and they've been there since, or do you go and venture out and face that fear and meeting new people who are evolving, you know what I'm saying?
I always am down to meet new people because there's hidden opportunities.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
If you're not an opportunist, I don't know what you're really doing with your time. Right. You know, like, if you sitting and, like I said, just doing the same stuff, it's cool, but I don't want to be around those people. Like, I haven't had the fruits of my labors yet, and I feel very deserving of it, and a lot of people don't speak like that about themselves, I guess.
Oh, it's coming.
And it's just one of them things where it's like, no matter what the circumstance, I'm always humble. Like, that's my big. It scares me to feel like there's people out here that operate unhumbly. Yeah, because it's like females, especially looks and things like that. It's like, if you get smacked by a bus going 60, right, your friends who was around when you was getting in a club for free, and all these dudes flocking, paying for trips, they not gonna treat you the same. They out of here. I've seen a couple of.
They're not even gonna be there.
Most of them, absolutely not. Like, they're out of there. Right. So, like, I seen one girl that she prime example. Like, she was popping on the internet, and then she had an accident tragically, and she sat and, you know, I mean, her talk, her speech, everything is just messed up, and she was talking about how nobody was there after all this, and it's like, even before then, I knew that there was snakes out there like that. Yeah. But those kind of things, I feel like, damn, especially the way that social media is, like, we eat, sleep, and breathe now. Right. Those signs should really show you, like, hey, I should definitely be a little bit more humble about what I do and don't do, because it can be taken away just as fast as it was given to me. So
yeah, for sure, God will sit you down. God will humble you. That is a fact. I've seen it happen so many times. Like, and that's why with social media, I'm very transparent. I show the good and the bad. Like, I want to make sure, like, because people can easily just take it and just think everything is all good, you know what I mean? And it's, I feel like that's why I went on that rant, because I'm letting people know, like, I'm human, bro. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I have these feelings too. Like, and you probably do too. Boy, and you know what I mean? So it's like, yo, it's fine. Like, just let people know. I feel like people take social media way too seriously these days, you know? Like, especially with me having all this, like, whatever it is, all these followers and all this views and all this, I'm starting to realize, like, people, like, literally live on social media, right? Like, and everything is through there. They even, like, it's to the point where we get our news through there, you know? Like, there's no filter no more. Like my kids be coming to me sometimes, and I forgot what one of my daughters said the other day, and I was like, she said something to me, like as it was a fact, as if it was a fact. And I was like, I had to check her. I can't remember exactly what it is right now, but there's so many times where she'll be like, hey, did you know that? Mm-hmm. And I'm like, did you know that is a cap? Like, did you know that that's just...
You know that is AI and it's fake? Chill out.
Bro,
go pick up a book.
That's a fact. It's scary, bro.
And that's what the other thing, like, they're replacing books and knowledge with, like, the ability to just AI anything. Like, literally, bro. Like, it's starting to get scary to where the people who do that and are, I mean, it's a little bit of an issue. Like, it can become a major issue if it's not checked sooner than later.
Yeah.
Like, even I'll get on the internet sometimes. I'll be like, oh, that's great. Hold on, wait a minute. Yep. And then I have to do my own research. But I'm not like everybody else. A lot of people will literally, like you said, argue you down like they knew, like Jesus himself told you. And it's like, that is not true, like, at all. And did you check? Right. No, it was on IG. That's the most fictitious place ever. Like, bro. Literally, and IG is, like, it's crazy. The older I get, the more desensitized I get. Mm-hmm. By, like, how every single ad is with a female with a booty. Like, like, ladies, like, know that when you introduce yourself booty first, we're not taking you serious.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Anything, selling anything, providing services, none of that. Now you've turned yourself into an object. Yep. So it's like, y'all got to be more mindful. Like, the internet is turning y'all into different breeds of animals that we don't even know. Like, just start reading, drink some water. You know what I'm saying? Like, fact check first. Yeah. Like, it's crazy. It's scary, though.
It's super scary. And that's why I'll be like, I just got these kids, I just be trying to guide them. You know, I just be letting them know. I feel like, and my kid, like I said, my oldest ones are 12 and 13. So, like, naturally, at 13 and 12, you already think you start knowing everything. Now you got the internet at the palm of your hand, and you could just search it and really fact check, think you fact checked and, you know, checking it. And it's like making these kids even more, because I'm like, did I think I knew everything? I didn't think I knew everything to the point where I'm arguing with my parents, though. Nah. You feel me? Like, I wasn't like arguing with my parent like, I know and you don't. I wasn't doing that. And but they're doing that.
And then keep in mind, the kids nowadays don't realize we were right there on the cusp of outside and the internet coming into like reality. Yep. So, like, we can actually disconnect from it and actually go, well, nah, that's not really it. Let me go read something that justifies what's being put on the internet. They were just brought up on strictly internet, so they think that every single thing is real, and that's a big problem.
That's a problem,
like,
bro.
Brother, no, you know it's hard copy books out there, right? That you open and close, like,
it's a problem. You know, there's experiences that you got to go through. That's one thing. Like, they're getting their experiences through this lens. They're getting the experiences. They think they don't need to do it because I could just go watch, and that is goddamn scary, bro. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even know. I'll just be praying for them, bro. I'll just be like, please, Lord, give them the wisdom and the guidance that they need to get through this world.
A lot of these streamers and stuff have definitely they've made it look like this is just some easy thing that they can just sit up and do and make millions, and then they just, like, they start smelling their piss like, oh no, I'm gonna be the next Kai Cenat or somebody, and it's like, no, you know, like, he really did his own research and homework and all that stuff, and he found his passion.
Put in the work.
You might have to flip a burger or something, you know, serve up some fries and pies for a couple years until you find what, you know, either God has provided you as, you know, what he wants you to do, or, you know, you come into your own and say, you know, this is what I feel like I love doing, and I'm gonna, you know, jump and leap and try and do that. And if it don't work out, you know,
and that's the thing, these kids just be leaping, and hey, I'm a leaper. I done been leaping since I was 15. I done leap into everything always and fall and hit my ass, you know what I'm saying? But it's funny that brought up something, because I'm like, the old me, I would have, like, right now with all the success and whatever's going on, I would have just quit my job. Like, I still got a job right now. Like, a few of them. Yeah. Like, I still work a 9 to 5, do my content, do this. I still do it. Full-time dad, full-time husband. You know what I'm saying? I still do it all. And these kids, I feel like they think they could just go and then it's a wrap. Like, nah, bro, I done bumped my head a ton of times. You know, like, and I'm still, right now, I'm still like, Cause I'm like, yeah, this is cool, but is it real? It's still like in my head. I'm like, is this real?
Yeah.
You know, so I guess we shall see. And I don't mind working. That's the thing. As I got older, I realized, because I used to have this thing when I was younger where it was like, like you work, like that's whack. Like you gonna work for the rest of your life, you know? Like, and as I got older, I'm like, well, once you stop working towards something, that's when you die. So like, I plan on working my whole life at something, you know? So how you feel about that? Like where people like, you know, think that they want to retire and just not do anything.
I don't know if you'll ever, I mean, if you're a smart, you know, opportunist, you know, business person, and you want to, like, if you learn that your money has to make money for you to be able to do that, then, you know, whatever, you know, some people, you know, just are amazing stock market, you know, make a couple thousand every day, and they probably do nothing.
Right.
And then some other people do have 9 to 5, but I feel like everybody's got to have something physically to do. Yeah. Some kind of hobby. Right. You can't just sit around and do absolutely nothing. But it also depends on, you know, like I said, what you love doing. Like you can't make your passion somebody else's passion. So as long as at the end of the day you're happy, healthy, and, you know, everything's consistent, I don't mind. But if you gonna complain, then you go talk to somebody else, because motherfucker, you cannot just not work and not have that just don't happen. Like that don't exist. Nah, you have to make something work out for something to happen for you.
Do something. Yeah, that's just physics. Like do something, man. Like my pops, he's retired. Like, and one of the main reasons why I started a garden in my backyard is for him to have something to do. Yeah. Cause like I feel like when you get old like that and you ain't got nothing to do, bro, your body starts shutting down. Like your mind starts checking out.
100%.
Like your mind's like, well, my work is done. My son is married. Both my kids are good. Like they haven't asked for money in years. Like I feel like you start mentally you just start being like, oh, well, I guess I can go see God now. You know, like, and you start shutting down. And I'm like, I want him around as long as I can. So it's like, and he's a physical guy. He already was a physical guy since I could remember. So it's like, especially when you're physical and you just stop. Yeah. That has to be one of the worst feelings, man. Like,
yeah, I mean,
you know,
years and years and years of training yourself to get up and do something, and then just nothing to do now. I mean, and it's funny you said, because my dad, I mean, I'm sure your dad probably does too. Does he still go and pay bills? Like, yeah, that's their hobby. My daddy do the same thing. That, like
what you mean, like physically?
Like go to Cox Cable.
Oh yeah.
And do like take his bill and go like. And my daddy told him that's his way of getting out the house. Oh, yeah. Like, so when they start getting older, they have to find certain. So when paperless, I ain't going nowhere. Like, we young, but for them, it's like they have to now continue to do that stuff because it's just like, I got to get my blood flowing. Yeah. I can't sit here because.
That's how my mom is. Like, she'll just hit me like, hey, I'm just trying to go. She'll act like she's going to look at a house to buy. But she just want to go see the West Side. Like, literally, like, she'll just be like, I need to go look at this property. And I'm like, Mom, we done looked at this property like 4 times. Like, you really over here just enjoying getting out.
Mom, if you want to just kick it with me today,
just it. That's it. That's what I be on. I'm like, just say that. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes that's crazy. That brings up a point where it's like, man, sometimes I have to schedule things these days, like, a lot. Yeah. Like, I have to schedule things in because I'm so busy. And if I don't schedule it in, it's not going to happen. So I have to force time with my mom and, like, you know, Pop. Like, today, I was like, I worked on his car earlier, and I was like, oh, God, let me just, because I could have easily been like, I'll do it tomorrow. Because I got a lot going on this week, you know? So it's like, I could have easily been like, nah. But I was like, let me just lock in for a few hours, you know what I'm saying? And just really talk to the guy. Because honestly, bro, they getting older, and I don't know. It's real. Yeah. That's another thing in our 30s. Yeah. I feel like that's another thing people in their 30s don't talk about a lot is when your parents get older and, like, we're at a weird place now where it's like they dying, you know, like, and like, it can happen at any time. So it's like, it's a weird thing where right now it's like I'm taking care of my parents. It's like I'm at that point where it's like I'm giving back. Like I'm actually, like, driving and monetarily, like, I'm helping, you know, like, certain, it's just like a crazy feeling, like, with that pressure and the fact of, like, what we go through as 30-year-olds, you know, it's like, that's a crazy, like, have you thought about that? Like, you know?
Now definitely all the time. Like, it's, you know, it's inevitable.
Right.
It's just how you're brought up kind of will depict how you look at that. And I mean, I'm the same way. Like, I definitely try and, go and hang. Well, my mom died in 2018, so.
Yeah.
But my dad.
Right. Rest in peace to moms. Nah, for real.
But as far as my dad, I just, I try and get up with him as much as I can. I mean, for the most part, he's married, so, I mean, he's preoccupied. But,
right.
We have our moments here and there, but I definitely want to invest more time into him while I got him. Cause, like I said, circling back to like the beginning, like it's important for having a father figure and how you grow up. Like I accredit a lot to my dad because I wanted to mimic him in a lot of ways.
Right.
That was my superhero. Like every little boy's father, like that's our first superhero.
Right,
that's all
a fact.
We know. Like in every situation, that's who comes to pick us up, drop us off, sit us down, talk to us. Just like so, for a lot of men now who didn't have that, that's not a topic that they'll probably have because it's like, shoot, my daddy wasn't there. It was only my mama. So it's more harped on like, and I hate that for a lot of men. Like it's become so regular for a lot of men not having their fathers and not experiencing like what having that figure around does to your mental.
Yeah.
It makes you grow up a lot faster. Because it's like we almost want to take on those responsibilities because we saw our dad do it. So it's like we're mimicking him because he took care of business.
That's a fact.
When you don't have a man to see as a little boy, you don't understand like, oh, my dad's stressing, power bill due, he got to go work an extra couple hours, this why, he got another job, so on and so forth. But I feel like that is missed a lot, and it's not as talked about, like how detrimental it is.
Yeah.
Like, it's huge.
It's a big deal.
Yeah.
Like that's a big deal. Like I don't know where I would be if I didn't have my pops. Like I'm gonna be real. Like, and my pops is a man of few words. Like he don't talk that much, but like I said, again, back to the beginning of this conversation, bro. Like actions are gonna speak, volumes, bro. Yeah. Like you could show something and teach somebody. You can tell somebody and not teach them. Yep. But you can show somebody and they actually will learn. You know what I mean? Yeah. But yeah, man, like that's crazy. I hate thinking about it, but it's a fact. And that's what we're here to do is talk about it because these young kids out here, somebody might need to hear this. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And you got to live on your parents for sure, especially if they in your life trying to, because the world, like I said, is just so messed up right now. Stop believing all these the social media world is now, it's so scripted.
Exactly.
Like it's crazy, it's scary scripted. Like I see everything under the sun, and none of it feels authentic anymore. Mm-hmm. Like the gold digger scams, even when they do the family cookings, reveal, like it just feels so scripted. Like this is definitely more of the authenticity that I want to provide people, other than feeling like, oh, we got to come up with, like, no, just speak how you feel. Right. Like, because that's how a majority of us feel anyway. We just don't have nobody to say it to.
That's it.
So it's like,
That's it. And I think that's why my videos cut through. I mean, I know that's why. And not why I think, because I had a conversation with my pop today. And I was like, why are people going so crazy over what I'm doing? I'm like, I didn't understand it. I'm like, why is this such a big deal? I'm literally playing music that I like, but I realized people can pick up on that. They're like, oh, he's not playing. Cause there's thousands of DJs doing what I do, but they don't do it like how I do. But there's thousands of DJs that make mixes and they do the blends. The blends is a big thing right now. Everybody's putting this acapella over this beat. And shout out to my brother Kilo. He just made a post the other day, bro. He went on a rant, and he's one of the DJs. He's at Culture Kings, and I guess somebody walked by him and was like, "Oh man, like that's crazy. Like what you doing? Like and we've had conversations off camera where it's like he's like, bro, like why are people tripping off of a acapella being over another beat when it's like that's the fundamental basics of DJing. Like, you need to know how to do that to DJ. You're literally blending music. That's what we do. And he felt some type of way, and I thought it was funny because he went on a crazy rant, bro. Like just went off. Because he's like, people are giving, that's what we're living in right now, like a second place is first place type of environment. And he's like, people are giving people these flowers, and it's like, y'all ain't, they not even really, they're not authentic, number one, and they're not even really doing anything, you know? So I fully understand, like, how social media, because I see him too. I'm like, oh, this is super scripted. Like, bro, like, why you got on glasses, like sunglasses while you're DJing and you're not outside? Like, you're in your room, like, you're fully dressed. Like, you look, you know what I mean? Like, you look like
you want this to be so super stardom-ish. Like, no, bro, just, like, show me, how, like, if I get up in the morning and breath stinking, you know, about to start cleaning, go brush my teeth, like, give me that feeling. Don't give me all the positives. I might stub my toe on the way out there. Like, I want to see the same things that I go through. Yes. And it's just, everybody's willing to show everything so good. Yeah. Nobody wants to show the bad. It's like, bruh, the bad is what makes the good. That's
why, because I've had people hit me up about my mixes, like DJs. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, the regular person, they're not gonna see my mistakes. Like, there's certain mess ups that I do, and that's every DJ messes up. Every performer's you're gonna have little slip ups, but I leave them in there. I could easily, like, if I mess up, and obviously if it's too bad, I'm gonna redo it. Like, if it's like crazy, but if it's like a little thing where I'm like off like by a millisecond or a couple of, you know, a little whatever, I'll leave it in there, bro, on purpose. Like, and it's, I knew that it would reward me. I knew that people would see that and be like, oh, this is authentic. Like, he's not editing his videos that crazy. Like, my videos are not edited crazy. I put a couple filters on there and I put in the words, and that's it. You know what I mean? And I leave my mistakes. Like, I literally recorded 5 videos in 25 minutes, like, for social media. And it's just authentic. It's just, all right, boom, boom, boom. I'm in and out. All right, I'm back to my kids. And people feel it. People realize it. So, like, when you show up on this camera, like, if anybody's out there listening, like, when you show up on this camera, bro, just be you. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, don't, and that's what I want people to know. Be you. Be you, because it's going to reward you. You can't fake being you. Like, you can't hide being you. It's going to come out. You know, like, you remember Men in Black? Yeah. When the dude, when the agent go over there and try to like sniff him out, like try to get him to, and then he start asking questions and they start doing, and they start, that's how I be seeing it on social media. I be like, oh, you're cracking. Like, you're starting to, that alien is coming out, dog. Like, you can't hide it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so show up as you, and you ain't got to hide nothing. That's the best feeling, bro. Like, I listen to old school music. I like gangster rap. And I love my family, bro. Like, there's nothing else. Like, there's nothing. You know what I'm saying? And that's the crazy part. I feel like people, like you said, they want to be so perfect. They want everything to be so, but life ain't perfect. It ain't. You know?
And editings and all that. Like, everybody nobody wants to be flawed because they got some kind of insecurity. I don't give a damn about none of that. Like, there's nothing anybody could say that would make me feel worse than anything that I, say to myself. Like, that's how I've, been able to maneuver in life, because I'm not worried about what a majority of anybody says. Like, when I'm, like, my heart's set on something, I'm going forward 110%. Right. Now, you might have your opinion from your perspective, but that don't have nothing to do with me.
Nah, that's good.
You know what I'm saying? I made this decision based off of knowing what I've gone through and what I want to go through, whether this pans out or not. Right. But it's like, that's me making the choice to take that leap and do it, not you. You know what I'm saying? So anybody who isn't just like, man, shit, go for it, they probably a hater.
For sure.
It's like, there's no reason, especially if you haven't gone through it. Everybody be so quick to tell somebody they're gonna fail at something that they've never gone through. Like, what?
That part.
That's crazy.
Ooh, like, that's crazy work, bro.
Like, bruh, like,
I will cut you off quick.
Ain't neither one of us been in this position, so let me see how it pan out for me, and then I'll double back and give you my opinion afterwards.
Now, it's one thing to be like, hey, you care about the person, and you like, hey, did you think about this?
Yeah, 100%.
Did you think about that? That's two totally different things. But if you're like, hey, man, it's not going to work out, Like, oh, I wouldn't do that. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, keep doing you, and I'm gonna keep being me. You know what I'm saying? And let's see, like you said, let's see. I'm gonna see for myself. Yeah. And I've always been like that. Going to I think they call it. I'm gonna go to the horse's mouth myself or whatever. Like, yeah, I've always been the one where I'll hear somebody say something, and I'll read it and I'll be like, oh, that don't sound right, and I'll go to the source and figure it out. You know what I mean? And yeah, man. But yeah, I don't know, man. But we gonna get into this new segment that we got. It's called Shine and Jam, right? And it's pretty much where we find a record that we might have rediscovered recently, and you're like, dang, like I forgot about this record, or it could be a new record that you haven't heard, like, and that you just want to give shine to and put on the platform. You know what I mean? Like for me, I'm into old school music, so I'll be finding music from like the 70s and 80s that I've never heard or I might have heard, and I'm like, this is hard. You know what I mean? And I'm like, this is cold, and I add it to my playlist. So it's called Shine and Jam, and yeah, we just want to, put some shine on some music, because that's what we are. We're music dudes. We love music. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But what you thinking, bro? You want me to go first?
Yeah, no, you go first, and then cause I got one for sure.
Okay.
That, I feel like people. Well, I mean, cause I love old school music too, especially R&B. Me and you got one of the same favorite bands, the Gap Band.
Oh man, Uncle Charlie. Uncle Charlie.
But my daddy been on that forever.
Right.
Way. So like, I just I love, like, it just back then music felt like it had a purpose.
Yeah.
And it's just like, and it all like it. They talked nasty and stuff back in the day too. Yeah. They just wasn't so just vulgar, blatantly just vulgar, crazy with it. So it's just, even with love songs and stuff like that, it's so much. I wish people were passionate about music, especially R&B, because I really, really like R&B a lot. Like, me too. I could probably say I like R&B probably a little bit more than hip hop.
Same.
Just because when you in your feelings and going through something like that just the vibrations, the tones,
that's where hip hop it comes from. Without R&B, there would be no hip hop. That's the crazy thing. Like, I was just listening to a podcast, and they were breaking down Tina Marie, which that's the artist I want to throw out there for Shine and Jam. But they were breaking down her song Square Biz, and that I'm talking Square Biz to you, but that record. Well, they were saying she's the first rapper, and I didn't even realize that. This was 78. They were like, this might have been the first rap on an R&B record, and I was like, that's crazy, because on the end of the verse, one of the last verses, she literally is rapping on the record, like it's a rap, like how they used to rap a hip, a hop. She's doing all that, and I was like, that's crazy, because I didn't know. But anyway, yeah. The record for Shine and Jam for me today, man, is it's called "Sucker for Love" by Tina Marie, man. And yeah, I just heard this record because I was digging. I dig on YouTube, like I create, like, us DJs, we call it record digging. When we're back in the day when they used to DJ, they actually like dug through records at record stores. As you doing
that, I picture Juice when he in the exactly going through it.
That's where it comes. Like, we're really digging. We're like, oh no, that's ooh, I need this, right? They would buy records and put them in crates, right? So I record dig now because it's the digital world on YouTube. YouTube is one of the best platforms to like search for music that nobody else is like. I don't know. It's like Pandora. Like when Pandora first came out, man, Pandora had their algorithm was on point. It was like every song I was like, yes. That's how I feel about YouTube. So I'll be on there, and this record came across when I was digging, and I listened to it, and I was like, yo, this record is crazy. So it's called "Sucker for Love" by Tina Marie, man. Go peep that. We're gonna throw that into our we're gonna do a Spotify playlist, Apple Music playlist, like we were, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna do a playlist. We're gonna put something together where every month we put like 25 records that we love, that we are rediscovering, or that we're into at the moment. And we'll switch it up for you guys, man. If you guys want to, get that playlist, comment below playlist, and we'll figure out how to get you guys, the playlist. But yeah, Tina Marie, "Sucker for Love," that's one of the ones, man. Because actually, right now I'm getting ready. I'm gonna play an all vinyl DJ set, so I'm gonna literally be on records. Somebody just booked me. That's how strong this platform is, bro. Like, somebody on YouTube was watching my mix that I put on YouTube, and realized that I live in Vegas and he's throwing an event out here in Vegas. He DM'd me and was like, yo, I want you to DJ this thing, and it's all vinyl. So I've been like searching for vinyl records, and that song came across my thing. So yeah, man, shout out to Tina Marie, Lady T, legendary. Rest in peace to Lady T. But yeah, man, what you got? What song you been? What's going on, man?
I mean, well, like I said, I'm a sucker for some R&B, especially like a little bit older. So like, I don't know if anybody Rude Boys back in the day, Written All Over Your Face.
Yeah,
with Gerald Levert.
Yes, sir.
That's one of the songs that like that's probably like one of my go-to songs, like because it just I feel like record. It really really embodies like love, like really like it wasn't like too overly done, and then at the same time it just like you felt it was genuine.
Yeah.
So like when I really like listen to songs that or back in the day, especially like my dad used to always play, between him, New Edition, man.
So he's into that. He's into that like that mid '80s, like, late early '80s, huh?
Yeah.
And then the whole '80s, just literally the '80s, huh? Yeah, I can hear him. He said New Edition. Ooh.
So I was definitely into that, but Written All Over Your Face. That's probably
a record.
That's go ahead, listen to that one right there, and I'm sure y'all enjoy it. You know, it's definitely a song that I probably listen to at least once a week. For sure.
And I'm thinking of a record Medine might. You know what I'm saying? What record can I throw in there from Medine, man? Just on some like. He ain't here today, but
he's from Africa, so we can do
some Afro beats. Let's think of an Afro beat record. Cause that Lion King, bro.
Baba B.
Oh no!
No, I'm just fucking with you. I love you.
Medine, my dog, and that's funny. I'm trying to think because I listen to Afro beats here and there, but I'm gonna throw something in there from Burna Boy. I don't know what record, but I'll throw a Burna Boy record in there into the playlist. We'll throw a Burna Boy. Shout out to the motherland, Africa.
Absolutely. I ain't gonna lie. Salute. I really do. I mess with Burna Boy.
Oh man, he's cold, right?
Yeah. You definitely gotta have a little bit more of a. I mean, it's so much amazing music just out, just not in the U.S. but other places. But a lot of people are just oversaturated with. They think they can rap, so it's just. And I'm
off that. Yeah. So yeah, man, that's Shining Jam. Yeah, those are some great records. You know what I'm saying? For sure. Like we're gonna put some records in there. We're gonna put y'all on, man. That's what we do. We
Absolutely.
Put on. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro, this been a good conversation, dog. I mean,
I don't think we ever have conversations that ain't good. Because like I said, it's almost like this ain't here. We just genuinely having that vent conversation about life. It ain't scripted. It's just like, hey, press play and we gonna come up with whatever. So
right.
I think that's more important. A lot of people need to see like just straight authenticity, that raw like. None of that scripted shit that people are doing now, because I just feel like it's oversaturated.
It's played out, man.
We're bringing back the new, authentic version of what podcasting should be, not just getting on here so y'all like us because we want y'all to. Cause, I mean, some of y'all ain't gonna like us, and that's okay.
And that's cool.
That's how the world is.
I've always had people not like me.
I respect everybody. Just
for sure. I love everybody.
Don't get out of pocket. I'm gonna give you your weekend. That's the thing. Like growth allows you to let people have their opinions without you being offended by it.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact, man. And I love you, dude. I love to shout out to the DJ. I love you, bro. I love, man. All love, bro. I hope you know what I mean? I hope you find God, man. I really do. And if you see me, man, and you want to talk to me, bro, I'm all down to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let me a lot of people been hitting me up about sponsoring the show. So if you guys want to sponsor the podcast, man, we're gonna make a link, and I'll link it below. We'll drop a link where you could fill out like a form of, and we'll send you guys what we offer. And then as far as the playlist for Shine and Jam, we'll drop a link below too, man. This has been the Upper Hand Podcast, man. Shout out to my cousin Marvin, a.k.a. Yella.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate it all the time.
He pulling up, you know what I'm saying? It was a rough day. We almost didn't shoot this episode, but you got to keep going, man.
You got to get her done.
That's it, man. Shout out to everybody for tuning in, man. Much love.